Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Wendy here from Little Nest Crafts, and we're on week 25 of Margarete Millers' Collage weekly planner for 2024. And this week it seemed to come together fairly well, so I'll just read you out the prompts. The first one is a piece of a map with the ocean. Number 2 is a herb or other fragrant plant. Number 3 is something mechanical. Number 4 is a piece of washi tape you hardly use. Number 5 is a sticker or rub-on. And the bonus is anything from a grocery store. So what I've done is I've gathered a few bits and pieces together, so I'll put that to one side and show you what I've got. I'll put my background that we normally work on, and I've started to rub the pencil lines out. So the first one was a piece of a map with the ocean. So what I've done is I've taken out a vintage map of Wales, and I live down here at the moment, but I did used to, all my family live up in North Wales, not far from Anglesey there, but on the main coast of Wales up there. And I'm currently in Newport down in South Wales. A herb or other fragrant plant. So what I've done is I've fussy cut some herbs out here, and we've got some chives, some sage, and I think that's rosemary, but it's a bit difficult to tell. Not sure, because the picture's not very good. And I've got more if I need it. I've got a few more pieces here. In fact, I think that one's rosemary, so I'm not sure on that one. So I'll put those to one side just in case we need them. Something mechanical, well, because it's sort of ocean themed, I've cut out a sextant, because a sextant is a mechanical piece of equipment that they use on board ship. A piece of washi tape that you hardly use. Now I've got these washi tapes, and there's this one which is a map. But it's a bit too much like the map that I've got already. This one's also a map. I've got the Chinese Empire in the Atlantic, the strip of the Atlantic Ocean. Now that might be okay, because it might, if I can find the end, it's got a nice sheen on it, this one. It's sort of metallic looking, and if I can get it to start without ripping, I could sort of do a border across the bottom, which might look okay, quite like that. And then there's these two which I'm going to discount because the blue's the wrong colour, so I won't use that one. So I'm just going to pause a minute and have a look and see what other washi I can introduce. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. So this is my box of washi, and a lot of them I've not opened yet. What we got? Nope, don't like that one. There's this one with grids on and some plants. Florals. There's a little anchor one there, which might do, although it's blue. And I've got some gold, which I could do a gold trim with. Christmas ones, no, we won't use those. There's a travel one there, all aboard. First class, I think I used this one in one of my other collages. So I won't use that map one. Let's pop that away. I won't use that one. It's not quite right. I won't use these, I don't think. We've got the Eiffel Tower, some dogs, and that's got the Union Jack and the Eiffel Tower. It's a travel one. So let's have a look. I won't use that one. I won't use that one. Those two blue ones are out. That big one's out. I don't think I'll use the all aboard. Let's have a look and see what this one is. It's got an old gramophone. And some script on it, so let's have a peep at this one. I don't dislike that. Could put it down the bottom. There's a piece. I'll keep hold of that one a minute. There's some gold trim washi that we could do a border on, top and bottom. There's a gold strip here that has got blue and gold on, and that's the blue one. So I'll just move that out of the way a sec and see what the other prompts are. And it says something mechanical. We got the herbs, piece of washi, stickers and rub-ons. I've got these are little rub-on numbers, and I've got rub-on dots, and I've got these little Chinese rub-ons that we could use. And this is anything from a grocery store. So what I've done is I've brought in some tea bags. So we've got one for Cornish tea, Smuggler's Brew, which I thought was apt because you come down here to Cornwall and it was in the not so distant past. Ships used to smuggle in things across the channel, and I did think about cutting that out, Cornish tea, and then cutting round there and putting that sort of at the bottom, in the bottom corner. So I might do that. I'm going to discount this one because it's like a turquoisey blue. But I picked it because my other thing from I use sea salt in cooking, and the box that I've got in my kitchen isn't quite empty, otherwise I would have cut out the box. So I looked online, and they do this one, which is the same brand as what I use, and this one's smoked sea salt, so it's the stripes are a different colour, because the stripes on the other box are sort of this colour on the one I use, which is why I pulled out that tea bag. So I quite like that, to use that still, and I thought I'd use it as a, if I cut that top off, actually, hang on one second while I do that, just get my scissors. I'm just going to trim the top there, and I must try and get these scissors sharpened, because there's a couple of areas that don't cut very well, and I'll cut that bit at the bottom as well. Get rid of those two, and then I thought I would tuck that behind there, bring that up to the top, just have those two little darker pieces peeping out. Oops a daisy. You just move it and the whole thing moves. So put that over there. I'll just move my flowers up because I like my herbs drying up at the top right hand corner. So I'll just bunch them there. I liked my sextant over here with just going off the page slightly, with that over there, and then you can see the boat, the ship should I say, there, and then I'm just going to move those herbs out the way and get my little sharp scissors. And I will fussy cut around these waves and this little piece at the bottom. Give it a border. I thought I'd stick that on there, but I don't know if it's a bit too dark, because it seems to take your eye down to it, but we have got the brown there. Maybe if I just move that slightly. And we've got this piece here too, so if I cut out the, I'm trying to leave an orange border to match the orange. Yeah, I suppose I could do that. Cornish tea. Although it should be Welsh tea. It should be a panad a day cup of tea. And then I've got to get my ink. Could leave that as a little pocket. Put a tea bag in. Maybe if I move it along a little bit, so you can see the brown on either side. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll start by popping this down, and I'll just use my runner tape. I hope it doesn't run out. So there we go. Pop that central. And then we've got this one. Just wondering whether to straighten that, because it's not quite straight at the bottom. So bear with. There we go. That's better. Now I'm going to hide that side, I think. Just have the border around the top. And then I'm going to cut this down because it's a bit bulky. So we'll cut those sides off. Oh, I don't want to lose the tree. So we'll just do that, I think. Rescue it from the back. And snip that off there. Better. And I think I'm going to pop that inside the frame there, and maybe pop that inside the frame there too. Or shall we have it popping out like so? And then the sextant down there. I'll go with that. Excuse me. So we'll pop this on first. And I'll just get my glue. Rusty nail again. Rusty needle, should I say. There we go. Oops. Just bring it along a little bit. There we go. And then put the sextant in. Mechanical instrument. There we go. And I had it about there, I believe. I'm just hanging over that page a little bit. So that's that. And this. I think what I'm going to do is just cut a little bit more off the bottom. Yeah, I'll do that. And what I'm going to do is I will make it a little pocket because I might tuck something in it. And I'll put it on there, like so. Might hide something in there, like the smugglers did in the caves. And then we'll put this Cornish tea up in the corner, left-hand corner. And I'm going to move those washies because I'm not using those. I'd love to use that one because it's so fine, and it's so, but I haven't got any blue, but that would have been great around the edge. But not to worry. I think what I will do is I'll pop a bit of this down the bottom here. Some gold washi on the bottom there. Should I match it at the top? Oh, I can't find the end now. Well, would you believe that? That's because I've cut it with the scissors. Invisible. there? No, I'm going to leave it. A bit too much, a bit OTT. So now we come for some rub-ons, and I quite like these numbers, so we'll find a couple of spaces for these. In actual fact, they're not rub-ons, it's washi tape. These are the rub-ons. So, I'm losing them all actually. Let's have a look. Can I salvage any of these? I don't like to waste them. There we are. I'm going to pop one. Where's my tweezers? I'm not off the page. So we've got a little gap there. And oopsie daisy. Got a little gap there. Oops. Try and get it so it's reasonably straight. Oh, it's not going to come off. Down there. Just need to pop a spot of glue there. Keep that up in the corner and here too. And underneath there. So I've got a couple of rub-ons there. And see if I can get any more off to put somewhere else. Maybe just one in the corner there. They say do things in threes, don't they? It's supposed to be pleasing for the eye. So now, that's it for the rub-ons, I think. So now all I need to do is ink. Put some more ink on these herbs. Oopsie daisy. It's got a bit clogged. There we go. my lid on there so that doesn't dry out. And we'll get some more ink around these. It's better. Just try and unblock my glue. There we are. So I'm going to put this one in the far corner. And then we'll have the sage in the middle. I don't mind it's overlapping a little bit. Oh dear. Oh, hold on. I haven't inked. There we go. Just going to see if I can lift that one actually before it dries. Yeah. I'll just snip the end off there. And then we'll put the smaller one at the front. That's better. There we are, that's better. There we go. There. So I think we have completed the challenge. So excuse my arms in front of the screen. I'll just put my lid back on. So to recap then, we've got a piece of a map with the ocean. So instead of having the whole of Great Britain, I just took my homeland, which I love, Wales. And the second one was a herb or other fragrant plant. So I like things to be in threes. So I picked 3 herbs, chives. Not sure what this one is, but I'll try and look that up. And then we've got some sage. Something mechanical was my sextant. A piece of washi tape I hardly use was this glittery one. A sticker or rub on with these little washi rub-ons here and here. And bonus was anything from the grocery store. So we've got the backing, the salt box, smoked salt in the background, and I've got my tea bag, Smuggler's Brew, Cornish tea, and I'll put a little tag in there, just making sure it works, and yes it does. So how about a stamp, just to finish it off. See if I can find a nice stamp to go in. Maybe a what have we got? Red stamp. There's all sorts in here. I don't know what that is, but it might just tuck away nicely in there if I... Oops a daisy, hang on. Just uncurl it a minute in the corner. Is it a bit I want it to be inconspicuous really, seeing as it's not really part of the collage. I don't think there's another stamp, was there? What have we got here? There we go, that'll do. Okay, so that's the Margarete Millers weekly collage planner for week 25. Hope that you've enjoyed the journey, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care everybody, have a good week, bye now.